Hey everyone, I'm Said and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna solve two very important examples for you. Number one, the integral of x squared minus 2x plus 2 over the square root of x minus 1 dx equals the square root of x minus 1 over 5 times f of x plus c. So find f of x. Let u equals x minus 1. So x equals u plus 1, and dx, if we derivative of both sides, we have dx equals du. So the numerator becomes x squared minus 2x plus 2 equals x squared is u plus 1 squared minus 2x u plus 1 plus 2, right? So we have u plus 1 squared equals u squared plus 2u plus 1 minus 2u minus 2 plus 2. So we have u squared plus 2u minus 2u is 0, minus 2 plus 2 is 0 plus 1. So the integral changes the integral of the numerator is u squared plus 1 over the square root of x minus 1 means the square root of u. The square root of u dx is du equals the integral of u squared over the square root of u equals u to the power of 3 over 2 plus 1 over the square root of u is u to the power of negative 1 over 2 du, because the square root of u equals u to the power of 1/2, right? So we have, if we use the power rule, we have 1 over 3 over 2 plus 1 u to the power of 3 over 2 plus 1 plus u to the power of negative 1/2 equals 1 over negative 1/2 plus 1 u to the power of negative 1/2 plus 1. So we have 1 over 3 over 2 plus 1 equals 2 over 5 u to the power of 5 over 2 plus negative 1/2 plus 1 equals positive 1/2. So 1 over 1/2 equals 2 u to the power of 1/2 plus c, right? So if we factor out the square root of u, we have the square root of u times 2 over 5 u squared plus 2 plus c. Now substitute back means u equals x minus 1. So we have the square root of x minus 1 times 2 over 5 times x minus 1 squared plus 2 plus c. And we are told this equals the square root of x minus 1 over 5 times f of x, right? Equals the square root of x minus 1 over 5 f of x. Now if we compare our result with the required form, we see that we need to isolate a factor of 1 over 5. To do that, we can factor out 1 over 5 from the parentheses. Or if it's easier to see, you can think of it as finding a common denominator of 5 inside the parentheses. This allows us to pull that 5 out, and the remaining expression is exactly our f of x, right? So we have the square root of x minus 1 times 2 times x minus 1 squared plus 10 over 5, right? So we have the square root of x minus 1 over 5 times 2 times x minus 1 squared plus 10. So f of x equals 2 times x minus 1 squared plus 10, or the final answer is f of x equals 2 times x minus 1 squared is x squared minus 2x plus 1 plus 10, or 2x squared minus 4x plus 2 plus 10 is 12. If f of x is an antiderivative of f of x equals 6x minus 1 over the square root of 3x minus 1, so find the value of f of 2 over 3 minus f of 1 over 3. F of x is an antiderivative of f of x, right? So we have f of x equals the integral of f of x dx. So let's solve this integral. We have the integral of 6x minus 1 over the square root of 3x minus 1 dx. So let u equals 3x minus 1. So x equals u plus 1 over 3 and dx equals 1 over 3 du. Now rewrite the numerator, means 6x minus 1 equals 6 times u plus 1 over 3 minus 1. So 6 over 3 is 2. So we have 2 times u plus 1 minus 1. So we have 2u plus 2 minus 1 is plus 1, right? So the integral of 6x minus 1 over the square root of 3x minus 1 dx equals 6x minus 1 equals 2u plus 1 over the square root of 3x minus 1 equals the square root of u times dx, means 1 over 3 du, or 1 over 3 the integral of 2u over the square root of u equals 2u to the power of 1 half plus 1 over the square root of u equals u to the power of negative 1 half du. Now if we use the power rule, we have 1 over 3 times 2 times u to the power of 1 half equals 1 over 1 half plus 1 u to the power of 1 half plus 1 plus u to the power of negative 1 half is 1 over negative 1 half plus 1 u to the power of negative 1 half plus 1 plus c. So we have equals 1 over 3 times 1 half plus 1 equals 3 over 2, or 1 over 3 over 2 equals 2 over 3 times 2 equals 4 over 3 u to the power of 3 over 2 plus negative 1 half plus 1 equals positive 1 half. So 1 over 1 half equals 2 u to the power of 1 half plus c. Now substitute back, means u equals 3x minus 1, right? So we have 1 over 3 times 4 over 3 equals 4 over 9 times 3x minus 1 to the power of 3 over 2 plus 1 over 3 times 2 equals 2 over 3 3x minus 1 to the power of 1/2. Now compute f of 2 over 3 minus 1 f of 1 over 3. So we have f of 2 over 3 minus f of 1 over 3. At x equals 2 over 3, 3x minus 1 equals 3 times 2 over 3 minus 1. So we have 3 and 3 cancels, and we have 2 minus 1 equals 1, right? So f of 2 over 3 equals 4 over 9 times 1 to the power of 3 over 2 is 1 plus 2 over 3 times 1 to the power of 1/2 is 1. So we have 4 over 9 plus 2 over 3, or 6 over 9 equals 10 over 9. 10 over 9, right? Because this expression is f of x. And f of 1 over 3, f of 1 over 3. 3x minus 1 equals 3 times 1 over 3 minus 1 equals 0, right? So we have 4 over 9 times 0 is 0, plus 2 over 3 times 0 is 0. So f of 1 over 3 equals 0. So final answer is f of 2 over 3 minus f of 1 over 3 equals 10 over 9. So we have 10 over 9.